Hey coin collectors, and welcome to DC Coin World International Coin Channel. And today we're going to talk about the 1999 United States Lincoln pennies, the Philadelphia Mint, the Denver Mint, and the San Francisco Mint as we go from left to right. Philadelphia Mint, of course, has no mint mark. Denver Mint has the D and San Francisco has the S. One of the things that they do when they grade coins, like an organization like PCGS, a professional coin grading service, they look at whether the coin has a brown aspect, a red and brown aspect, or a red aspect. And so I've lined these coins up from left to right as they get more red. And you can see sometimes it'll have a little bit of red on it, but not all red. Sometimes it'll be all red, and sometimes it'll be more of a light brown or a reddish brown. This would be maybe closer to the red brown. But you can definitely tell that this one over here is a red one. Unfortunately for us, it's the San Francisco Mint one, which means it's a proof coin, which means it's not going to be as valuable. The San Francisco Mint in 1999, they made 3.3 million of these, and they found 10,000 of these already that are proof 69 deep cameo. And so at proof 69, it's worth $14. At proof 70, it goes up a little. And proof 70 is the best coin you can possibly get. You can't go higher than a proof 70 for a proof coin. They found 915 proof 70s. So if you're looking for these to make some money, usually don't look at the S's. One of the things that's great to have about this S, and obviously when you look at it now, you see it's red on the back too. This is a beautiful red. If you can ever find a general circulation coin in this kind of red, you are in the money. It says United States of America at the top, 1 cent down here, Lincoln in the Lincoln Memorial here. Over here on the right is an F and a G for Frank Gasparro, and then right here it says E Pluribus Unum. One of the reasons that we're going to keep this one around is because when they make a proof coin, they put the A and the M with a little space between them. 1999 was another year in which they put some proof coin reverses on regular coins. And so we need to look at that whenever we look at the Philadelphia Mint coins from 1999. Not the Denvers, but the Phillies. So we will look at the space between that A and M, and we'll just keep this one right around when we look at the others. Next, let's look at the Denver. The Denver Mint, this is a beautiful coin too. It's not red, but it's in pretty good shape. The Denver Mint, they made 6.4 billion of these. The highest grade they found so far is an MS69, and they found 48 of those, and those go for about $475. We know this is going to have a close AM because the variety doesn't come from Denver, but let's just compare the Denver one to the proof reverse, and we'll see that there's not any missing that. We tip it up a little bit. There's definitely space between these, definitely not space between these ones no matter what we do. And make sure you get the light and move the light around, because sometimes when you have the light a certain way, it looks like there's no space, but then when you flip it, it gets back to quite a bit of space. So that's the proof one. The Denver one does not have it, of course, but what about the Philadelphia Mint one? That's this one here with no mint mark. Way down in there we see the engraver's initials for this coin, and that's the VDB. Victor David Brenner, who had originally engraved this coin in 1909, 91 years before this one. All right, let's look at the back of this one, and what we're looking for is an A and an M that don't touch, and we don't have the space. Just to make sure, and we're always going to make sure, we'll compare it directly to the proof one. And again, you can tell that's a space, you can tell that's not a space. So this is not one. However, when you get these 1999 pennies, any penny in any condition that has a wide AM on the back like that, that's not a proof coin, is worth at least $100. $100 minimum for a wide AM on this. At the Philadelphia Mint, they made 5.2 billion of these. And so far they've found about 100 or so with the wide AM on them. Of those 100, 8 of them are MS67 and they're worth $1,450. You get down to an MS62, it's still worth $145. And in any condition, even one like this, it's going to be worth 100. So let's look for some wide AMs among these coins. That's not one, not one, not one, Well, feel free to do this with your own coins if you can find the 1999s, and rule out these Philadelphias, because it's worth $100 to just look through them in case you find one. And it's probably worth even more than that because it'd be so exciting. So we don't have any of the wide AM, but again, this is what it looks like. But it would be on a Philadelphia Mint coin with no mint mark on the front, like this. And it would not be on the Denver Mint coin because the Denver Mint didn't have the wide AM. The wide AM happened in 3 different years: 1998, 1999, 2000, and as PCGS says it, by far the most common year was the year 1998, and 1999 was the least common. So look for those out there. Good luck coin collecting. We'd love to have you subscribe to our channel and leave any comments you have in the comment section.